Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from Rap Ministry. I am on here to share about those in the hip hop music industry, those in the hip hop music industry who are rapping about how Jesus Christ delivered them from the trap life. It's deeper than rap, it's deeper than music. Okay? That's what I'm on here to share about. Those in the hip hop music industry who are rapping about how Jesus Christ brought them out of the trap life. It's deeper than rap. When someone is writing down from their heart what God done in them, that's deeper than music. Those those men and women who have not always they have not always they have not always been Christ followers, but those who was living that trap life, those who were living that life, and now they're rapping about how God delivered them from that trap life. Okay, now they Christian men and women, but they sharing with you, they're rapping about their testimony, how God set them free. See, the other hip hop over there, they glorify that life. They glorify doing wrong. They glorify that. So what about those Christian men and women who were brought out of that life? It says in Colossians 1:13, God rescued us. He rescued us. God rescued us. He delivered us. So God sent his son to rescue us. He rescued us from that life. We were rescued. He rescued us. We have been rescued. So what about those Christian men and women who are in the music industry right now? And I've listened to their albums. They're not just rapping. They rapping about how God delivered them from that trap life, how they were brought out, and how that trap life is not cool. And I'm hearing it. And it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. You can't judge a book by its cover. You don't know where somebody been. So they're rapping about how God delivered them, while the other artists over here don't that are not are glorifying that life. But God rescued them. So I still listen to hip hop, but it's the hip hop talking about being delivered from that life, being delivered from the trap life, not glorifying it. Okay, talking about how God rescued them from the trap life, how they've been delivered, how they have been delivered from that life, how He rescued us. Now, what is the Christian hip hop really about? This is what it's really truly about. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. Okay, it's deeper than trying to be a fan, and it's not about having no stage name. That ain't what it's about. That's not what it's about. This is what it's really about right here. I've had a chance to listen to it. I've had a chance to listen to some of the men and women who've been brought out of that trap life. Those who were living that life, instead of glorifying it, they sharing how they've been brought out. Okay? I'm going to Psalms 32 because this is what the Christian hip hop is really truly about. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. It's real men and women who were in that trap life, who were living that life, and God brought them out. Instead of glorifying it, they talk about how God brought them out, how He brought them out of their life. So right here it says, this is what the Christian hip hop is really about. What I've heard. Okay, I'm not offending nobody's, but when I hear someone sharing their testimony and they're rapping about how God changed them, that encourages me. Instead of glorifying the trap life, instead of glorifying doing wrong, they're trying to share with these kids that life ain't cool. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. Then he says right here, let me find it. This is David. It says, it will not reach me. You are my hiding place. You will protect me with songs of deliverance. You will protect me from trouble. You will surround me with songs of deliverance. That's what the Christian hip hop is really about. Songs of deliverance. You got men and women in the hip hop music industry who are rapping about how Jesus Christ brought them out. Only Jesus Christ can change a man or a woman. Only He can do that. Only He can do that. We can't do it. So that's what I'm hearing when I listen to the Christian hip hop. The Christian hip hop been around for 30 years. It's deeper. It's deeper than I'm a Christian rapper. I'm a Christian. It's deeper than that. That's a label. You don't know where God brought people from. It's deeper than that. They are writing down how Jesus Christ brought them out of that life. That's what I heard when I listened. You got men and women who was in that trap life, who was living that life, and God brought them out. He brought them out. So the Christian hip hop, those who have been delivered from the trap life, I heard them rapping about how God delivered them, how God brought them out of that life. While the other artists in the music industry who are glorifying that life ain't cool. So those in the hip hop music industry who are rapping about how Jesus brought them out, it's songs of deliverance. That's what it's about. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. I've had a chance to listen to it for the last 14 years, and all I heard is, "This is how God brought me out. This is how God brought me out. This is how God brought me out." And then when you meet them in person, then you get the same thing. I'll talk to them on the phone. There is some serious men and women that follow Christ now that was once living that life, and instead of glorifying that life, instead of glorifying that, they're trying to share with you how God brought them out. Yep. God brought them out. He brought them out. And that's what it's about. That's what the Christian hip hop is really about. I've listened to some of the Christian hip hop artists who've been following Christ for decades, and when I listen, all I hear is testimonies. This is how God brought me out. This is how God changed me. Okay? And I've been listening to this one right here that's encouraging me. This encouraging me right here.
Do you feel like it's not the artist's place to speak on social issues?
Tell them why they so real that they care about our communities.
See, yep. We trying to share. They trying to share with them that trap life ain't cool. The trap life is not cool. Those in the hip hop music industry who are rapping about how Jesus Christ has delivered them. Okay? And I thank God for those. Thank God for those in the music industry who are Christians now, but who are rapping about how Jesus Christ brought them out. Yes, the trap life is not cool. Thank God for those men and women in the Christian hip hop music industry who are rapping about how God delivered them. Thank you for them. Thank you. I thank God for the Christian men and women in the hip hop music industry who were once in that life. Now they're trying to share with the public how they've been delivered from the trap life. They're not glorifying the streets. They already been there. So I still listen to hip hop. I'm just listening to the hip hop where they sharing how they've been delivered from that life. They've been delivered from the trap life. They've been delivered from that. That life ain't cool. It's not cool. But it's glorified though. It's glorified. The rappers that are lost and don't have Christ, that's not walking with Jesus. I'm talking about those Christian hip hop artists who wasn't always saved. They wasn't always Christ. And I thank Jesus Christ for showing me what I'm listening to. It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. And I'm a lyric person. I'm listening to the lyrics. And all I heard him talk about is how God changed me. This how God brought me out. So you got some real men and women in the Christian hip hop music industry that have a relationship with Christ, but they're rapping their testimony how God delivered them from that trap life. Okay? There's nothing cool about that life, even though it's glorified over here. Okay? So I still listen to hip hop. That's why it's called Set Free from the Trap Ministry, because I've been there. That life ain't cool. I thank God for the Christian men and women who wasn't always Christians. They wasn't always following Christ. And they trying to share with people how God set them free. And sometimes the church don't get it. I'm praying that Jesus Christ will show the church it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than music. When a man or woman of God is right from their heart, it's deeper than lyrics. It's deeper than music. It's deeper than a label. Christian rapper, CHH. It's deeper than that. When they are writing songs of deliverance, deliverance only comes with God when God changes you. So that's what I'm hearing when I'm listening. When I'm listening to the Christian hip hop, all I heard is this how God brought me out, this how God changed me, this how God changed, this what he did for me. That's what I heard. It's deeper than rap, it's deeper than music. Thank God for those who are rapping about how God delivered them from that trap life, from that block, from the street life. And that's what I'm hearing. This is how God brought me out, this is how he delivered me. That trap life ain't cool. And I'm praying for those men and women of God. They continue to have a relationship with Christ and continue to share their testimony. Songs of deliverance. That's what it is. That's what the Christian hip hop is really about. Yep. Instead of rapping about what's going on around you, they sharing how God set them free, and they sharing what God put on their heart. That's what the Christian hip hop is really about. That's what I'm hearing when I listen to it. That's what I'm hearing. Yep, that's all I heard. Yep. Been down that trap life road. It ain't cool. So I won't be riding around listening to that over there, how they glorifying it. I'm listening to this over here. They talk about how you've been set free, how you can be set free from that, how you can be free. It's freedom in Christ to follow Christ by choice. Those in the hip hop, those in the hip hop industry who are rapping about how Jesus Christ set them free from the trap. Like I'm talking about Christian men and women who have a relationship with Christ, who have been changed. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Being delivered from that life and not glorifying that life. Because that lifestyle ain't cool. It ain't cool. It's a better way in Christ. This is set free from the trap ministry where real freedom is only in Christ. Bye bye.